What characterizes a socio-economic approach to management? In short, it is the desire to reconcile the three main types of performance that underpin the sustainability of an organization. Social performance, meaning the overall satisfaction of human potential. Societal performance, which refers to the quality of externalities on society and nature. And economic performance, that is, immediate financial results, investments, and the creation of potential. Since the 1970s, management and management control approaches have developed in this spirit. For example, approaches such as triple bottom line, care-based management, popularized in France, notably by Cécile de Joux, the corporate social responsibility model by Archie Carroll, the configurational approach to human resources, and even approaches focused on quality of life and working conditions, known as QVCT. Among these approaches, one of the most advanced both conceptually and cooperatively is the socio-economic analysis developed by Henri Saval. Through thousands of experiments conducted with his teams at ICR, he shaped the socio-economic theory of companies and organizations. This is particularly well illustrated in his latest book, co-edited with Véronique Zardet, The Monumental Work, because it has over 1,000 pages and more than 100 co-authors, treatises on socio-economic management. Beyond their specific contingencies, a major common point of these socio-economic approaches to management, and to fundamentally refute Taylorism in that Taylorism denies, by definition, the social and societal performance of the organization is disregarded, with the economic aspect being its sole and dominant criterion, and Homo economicus, its model of the human being at work. Today, there is no doubt that socio-economic approaches have a bright future ahead if we refer, for example, to the 2023 European CSRD Directive, the Corporate Sustainability Reporting Directive, which will require companies in the European Union with more than 250 employees to account for their results, including non-financial social, societal, and environmental results, and which, as a result, will push them towards socio-economic management methods. However, the small question we might ask ourselves about this term socio-economic concerns its compatibility with the concept of management. Traditionally, in fact, the social and the economic refer to a macro field of analysis, whereas management and administration pertain to a microfield. In our view, however, this terminology is relevant because ultimately a macro territory, a country, a continent, a region, a territory, etc., can be analyzed according to sustainability criteria. What is the social satisfaction of its inhabitants? What is its economic and budgetary performance? What are its externalities on its stakeholders? And nature. Ultimately, the term socio-economic attached to management actually designates the organization as a small-scale territory, but one that also undergoes similar dynamics between structures and human behaviors, albeit, of course, on a different scale than larger territories. There is room for specificities and there is research on the subject, but also probably for convergences between the two worlds, which would be fruitful to study very rigorously.